Alrighty guys, so I think I might as well get this out the way now. I briefly did a core video just kind of being like, you know, work on Sun Jin Woo, predominantly go for the best stats for the set characters. Now obviously with each core set there's two types of cores that you can apply. I'm pretty much just going to go over on which core version that you want to apply onto the character. For example, there's for the head part there's two cores, right? And when it comes to the passives, one of them will give you a flat out attack increase, whereas the other one will give you a critical hit damage on your basic skill by 20% when you use the ultimate, right? So you want to delegate these cores specifically to the characters. I'm just going to quickly clear all of this out of the way because of course, you know, this is the newest growth system that we have right now, and truth be told, it is like, because of course this is one of the ones that I'm investing into, and I've already shot up to 257k for my Sun Jin Woo, making close to 900k overall. So you know, when it comes to power level progression, the core system is giving us a massive boost in power level and overall account power increase, of course. And of course this will help us out as we're going on with the game itself. We're now getting over to the 1 million mark for the battle level, of course, or the battle tier power level. There you go. So, and again, the next growth system we have in place, they've already announced it. We know it's coming. Remnant on power. I've already done a whole video on it. It's got to do with monarchs. It's a whole different skill tree. Again, that is then going to be the new way of, again, furthermore catering to increasing our power level. So let's just kind of get the cores all squared away so that way we can fully focus on the monarch skill tree and see how that's going to be working. So like I said, you've got your head, you've got your body, and you've got your arms, as we could say. Yeah. Now for the body part, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. You can mix and match whatever you want, right? You've got the red one that will give you the ultimate skill. It grants, sorry, when you use the ultimate skill, it grants a shield equal to 10% of the max HP for 8 seconds. And then you've got, when the user is hit, it decreases their damage taken by 10% for 10 seconds. Now, realistically, the one which I would overly favor over the other would be the ultimate skill to get a shield. If I could apply this into all my characters, I probably would, not gonna lie. But to be honest, if you've got good stats going on and you've got this specific core in play, you know what, it doesn't really matter. You can still run with it. So the body type, honestly, you can mix and match it. It doesn't really matter. But if you get yourself some good stats with the ultimate that provides you with shield, then that will be pretty solid. Again, for characters like Alicia, Mei Lin, Jiwoo, of course, yeah, shield play is going to be pretty nice on their end. But overall, with the body area, it's nothing too like, oh, you need to have this core, or you need to have this core compared to the others. So this one's a little bit more open-minded, but I would say this one will be far more superior. Just a personal opinion on that one. But you can really mix and match. All right, just want to clarify that. Okay, so we'll start things off with the main core itself. So this is going to be the attacking core. This is the offensive core. This is the core which I feel like a lot of us are going to be catering to, because at the end of the day, we're here to do damage. We're here to beat the bosses, and as well as get a lot of power level. And let me tell you, this one core alone has boosted me up to a ridiculous, like, plus 10k. I'll say it's pretty insane. So the way it's going to work is you've got the base attack going up by 5%, and then you've got the ultimate skill, which then increases the critical hit damage of basic skill by 20%. So I'm just going to quickly just kind of go through the characters on which will benefit from this core then to this core. So how am I going to do this? Alright, so we'll do it like this. So I'll go through the characters right now. So when it comes to this specific core, where it's going to be for attacking characters, oh sorry, no, when it gives you the base attack stat of 5%, of course, that's the extra passive, of course. Obviously, you want to keep in mind that it has to also keep go with the element that they are, of course. Yeah, so Cheyenne, Amamiya, Lee Bora, who else? Oh, Choi. Choi's going to be another one. You want to throw Choi in there. Where are my other attacking characters? You can switch in between, because I mean this could also technically work for Gina, but you can also apply the attacking core. For me personally, she can do with either or, to be honest. Alicia, who else? Soyun is also another one where you can really benefit from actually getting the ultimate off to then get the critical hit damage increase on the skill, but you can also go with the attacking one also. So again, she's on the fence between using both of them, so I'm just going to put that out there. Obviously with Sun Jin-woo, I would cater to the attacking one being this one. So there you go, get Sun Jin-woo out there. Hence why I went with the one that I've got on right now. Very happy on that one. Beast, yes, I mean you can. I don't have anything for Beast. I don't barely use him anymore. But if you do have him, you can run him on that. Who else? Is that it? Is that everyone that I would suggest? I mean, I guess you could. I guess Lim could also benefit from it. Yeah, no, he can benefit from it. Okay, yeah, so Lim is on the board. So I think those are the characters that I would say with the attack. Again, with Gina and Soyun, of course, you can go with the others. Now going in with the other version, given the ultimate to then the critical hit skill damage, of course. Yeah, Charlotte and Harper will feast on that, I'm not going to lie. To be fair, with the healers, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing because you are going to activate your ult and then drop in your skill, so that could lead into just getting chip damage of course. So there's that. Same for Go. Yep, Emma will work beautifully with it. Min also, because again that chip damage. I mean, yeah, you could use the same for Jincho, of course. Jiwoo will actually hugely benefit from it, even though I don't have anything for her. Pretty much with the remaining characters, yeah, you could quite easily throw that on, if I'm being completely honest. So that is kind of like the split between the two cores that you want to focus on. Now, at the end of the day, you know, we're all still trying to get our cores, which is completely fine. At the very beginning, just kind of throw in wherever you can, look towards stats. As time goes on, as you gradually get more cores, then you can start delegating the correct ones for the characters to then start investing into. As of right now, you just throw them onto your characters to get the smaller increase in stats. As you get more, then you can start focusing on putting the correct core on and then investing a little bit more levels into it. But anyway, that's the head part of things. Again, body part, you can apply whatever the hell you want. Don't really matter. I do prefer the shield play, but again, I've not been lucky enough to get good shield plays with decent stats, so I've just been unlucky on that one, but that's something that I would recommend. Alright, so let's get things cooking, shall we? So when it comes to the final core, realistically, the blue one is, well, we'll talk about the blue one first. So that one for Sun Jin-woo will be the better one in my personal opinion, because again, it's helping out the power gauge. So pretty much with Sun Jin-woo, I've got all blue one, but honestly, that middle part, you can do red or blue, like I've mentioned many times. So you can do blue, red, blue, or you can do blue, blue, blue. It's completely up to you. But I would highly recommend to go for blue number 1 and blue number 3 for Sun Jin-woo. Just saying. Okay, so let's focus on the blue one for right now, on the characters that I would suggest you put on. Healers. Not healers, but support characters. Clearly. Because of course we want to get that respect as soon as possible, get the buffs, get the debuffs, whatever that they're doing. We want to pop that off as soon as possible. So to have anything that can cater to that, the healers themselves are going to be benefiting from it a lot. Now, some would say, why not Gina shiny? I do have it on her, but I am going to switch it up to the red one, and I'll get into that once we get to the red version of her. But again, the support characters 100% go for the blue. That is something that I would recommend. Choi could also benefit from it, to be fair. I've got it on right now, especially when you get him to A5, so you can kind of throw that in there. I mean, you don't really need to care for MP on his side, to be fair. I don't think it's that bad of an issue. So, yeah, I think the blue version of it will be much better on that part. And then, to be fair, out of the characters that I haven't mentioned to I haven't picked for the blue, now going into the red, I would say, yeah, if everyone else goes to red. Now, to be fair, if you want to make it so that you want to still increase or recover the power gauge for the attacking characters, you can do so if that's something you're after. Knowing that of the characters that we have and their sets, I think will be a-okay. So to be out on the field that little bit longer and to recover the MP, so that way our skills are more active and that we can get a few more hits in. That is going to be helping us out a lot, hence why with the remaining characters, so like Go, Chaeyoung, Amiya, Libora, the two Dark Girls, Emma, Jincho of course, Alicia, even Beast to be fair, Jiwoo, like, yeah, all the remaining characters near the bottom of course, yeah, they could really effectively benefit from the whole recovering MP once the ultimate pops off, of course. Especially with everything that we've got in place to initiate and recharge our ultimate through other means, right? I don't know about you guys, but I've been in many fights where I'm just like, my MP is low and I have to resort to doing rotations, whereas if I can have that unit, my attacking unit, just kind of stay out there just a little bit longer so I can do some little bit more of damage, then do the rotation for them to come back out to have a little bit more MP, maybe even their ultimate at the ready so that I can pop that off to get even more MP. Yeah, that might be the wave, if I'm being honest. Yeah, just kind of wanted to go over the cores one final time and just kind of go over on what cores is best for characters, so that way we've got that all squared away, ready for the next growth.